Hello everyone, welcome to C Academy YouTube channel. My name is Veleleni Nkosi. In today's lesson, I'll be solving a question paper from KwaZulu-Natal province. So the paper that you see on your screen is a question paper from grade 11th mathematics common test that was written in March 2023. So in this paper, I will be focusing on exponent and surds. So this paper can be downloaded from the Department of Basic Education website. So if you need it, then you can find it there. So without wasting more time, let's get to it. So here is the question paper. This is the question that I will be focusing on. It's in page 4, Mathematics, Department of Education, March 2023 Common Test. So I'll be focusing on question 2, which is based on exponent. So to see all the questions, this is all the questions that are in question 2. So without wasting any more time, let me start. 2.1, simplify without using a calculator. So here we don't need to use a calculator. We just have to use the rules of exponents. 2.1.1, it say 1 over 16 close brackets exponent negative 3 over 4. So to simplify this expression, the easiest way is to remove this negative. So this negative can be removed by swapping 1 and 16. So we exchanging the denominator and the numerator. So here, let me get my pen. It's the same as if we want to remove the negative, we can say 16 over 1, so into 3 over 4. So now we don't have a negative, and it is easier if you are working with exponents. If the negative is removed, then the expression it's simple to be solved. So here we remove the negative, then 16 over 1 is the same as 16, so there's no need to write 1 if 1 is the denominator. So, and we know that 16 is the same as 2 exponent 4. So instead of writing 16, we can write 2 exponent 4 instead of 16, and then we will write 3 over 4 or into 3 over 4. So the next step, then we multiply the exponents, because here we have the 2 exponent 4 is inside the brackets, so we are allowed to multiply the exponents. So when we multiply the exponents, 4 will cancel 4, so we left with 2 exponent 3. Then 2 exponent 3 is the same as 8, so which is the answer for this question. So the answer is 8. Then this is all the answer. Then now we can do 2.1.2. So 2.1.2, if you check the marks, is 5 marks, so it's a little bit of work. So let me open the slides for 2.1.2. So I have 54n times 6 exponent 2n plus 1 over 12 exponent n minus 1 times 8 exponent minus n. So to solve this expression, we have to write all the base into prime factors. You know, a prime factor is a number except 1 that has only that number and 1 are the factors, like 2, 3, 5, 7. These are the prime factors. So all our bases, they have to be written in prime factors, like 54. So 54, I have a calculator here, like if you want to know the prime factors of 54, what you do on your Casio calculator, you can say 54, and then you punch equal sign. After that, you press shift, and then you press this button. If you can see, it says fact, which it's a shortcut for factors. So press this one, then the prime factors of 54 is 2 multiplied by 3 exponent 3. So instead of 54, we can write 2 multiplied by 3 exponent 3, and then all close into brackets, which is n, then multiply by 6 is 2 times 3. So 6 is the same as 2 times 3, and then we close the brackets, and then we have to write the exponent minus 2n plus 1, and then over, and then we have 12, which is 3 multiplied by 2 squared. 2 squared. 3 multiplied by 4 is 12, then 4 is 2 squared, and then we write the exponents here, which is n minus 1 multiplied by 8 is 2 exponent 3. So we have 2 exponent 3 into minus n. So now we have to remove the brackets. So here is the equal sign, and then now we have to remove the brackets. So here 2 is exponent 1, we say 1 multiplied by n, so we are left with 2 exponent n, and then here we have 3 exponent 3, we say 3 multiplied by n, then we have 3 exponent 3n, then multiply by 2, here it's 1, so this one only be 2, negative 2n plus 1, and then 3 also is 3, negative 2n plus 1 over, and then 3 multiplied by 3 exponent 1, so it's going to be 1 multiplied by n minus 1. So here we will have 3 exponent n minus 1 multiplied by 2, because it's 2 squared, it's going to be 2 multiplied by n, which is 2n, then 2 multiplied by negative 1, which is negative 2, and then 3 multiplied by negative h, the exponent here, then it's going to be 2 3 exponent n, which is negative. So thereafter we take out same base and we add the exponent. So let me start with 2. So equal sign, and then I say 2, then I have n, and then I have minus 2n, I have plus 1, and then underneath, anything that is from underneath will change the sign. So here I have positive 2n, then it's going to make negative 2n, and then plus 2 is for this one. So, and then I have another 2 here, this one will make plus 3n, and then another thing, I will take base 3. So for base 3, I have 3 exponent n here, 3 exponent 3n, and then I have another 3 here. This one, because they are numerators, they are in the numerators, I mean, they won't change signs. So 2n plus 1, and then underneath I have n minus 1, so it's going to make minus n plus 1. Then now I will add the same term. So I have negative 2n and negative 2n, which will make negative 4n, and I have n and 3n, which will make positive 4n. So 4n minus 4n is 0. Then this side I left with only 2 exponent 3, because here I've got 1 plus 2, which is 3, then 2 exponent 3, then in 3 here I have 3n, I have n, so we'll make positive 2n, and then 2n minus 2n, this will make 0, and then 1 plus 1, and then I have 3 squared. So 2 squared and the 3 squared equals to, which is 8 times 9. 8 times 9 is 72. So the final answer here is 72. So you can punch the calculator. Let me get a calculator here. Cancel this one. 2 exponent 3 times 3 squared equals to 72. So the answer here is 72. So let me go to the next question. The next question say it's a 2.1.3. The square root of b, the square root of a minus b multiplied by the square root of b, the square root of a plus b. So this one is a little bit tricky. It's a little bit tricky, this one. So first of all, if you can see here, we've got multiplication here. So it's possible to write only one radical sign or one square root. So we can say the square root of b, the square root of a minus b, then I will close them in brackets, and then b, now I'm here, the square root of a plus b, and then I put this whole thing in one square root. So I'm still correct if I wrote it like this. And then if you can see here, I have two squares. I have negative, I have positive. So if I expand these factors, I will end up with the different squares. So I will end up with b, the square root of a squared minus b squared. So this is what we call the difference between two squares. When you factorize this, you will end up with this one. But when you expand this, then we will end up with this one. So then here is a square root. I nearly forgot the square root. So equals to, and then I have to work on this one here, squared. So I will have b squared, and then the square root will cancel the square root. So I will have b squared multiplied by a. So sometimes I forget the square root, a minus b squared, and then from then I took b squared as a common factor, but the square root, I have b squared, and then a minus 1, and then the square root of b squared. So this one I can say b the square root of a minus 1. I hope here it makes sense, because this is multiplication. I can separate b squared and this a minus 1, this one in brackets, I can separate them, and then b the square root will cancel the square, so I will end up with b the square root of a minus 1. So from here there's nowhere to go, so this is the final answer. Then let me go to another next question. Next question is 2.2. Say solve for x. So this time we solve for x, we are not simplifying. 2.2.1 says 7x equals to 1 over 3, 4, 3. So the first thing I have to know what is 3, 4, 3. Then I will use a calculator. Let me bring the calculator. Then 3, 4, 3 is the same as 7 cubed. So how did I find it? You punch 3, 4, 3, then you say equal sign, then shift factor, which is 7 cubed. So then here I have 7x equals to 1 over 7 cubed. So now I have to swap these two. So 1 will come to the denominator, then 7 exponent 3 will go to numerator. So 7x equals to 7 negative 3 over 1. So there's no need to write the over 1, because we know any number divided by 1 is that number. And then next I have same basis here. So because this equation has only two same bases, that is mean their exponents are also equal. So x equals to negative 3. This is the final answer. So you can check it. If you substitute negative 3 here, you'll end up having 1 over 7 exponent 3. So that is the correct answer. And then now from here we go to 2.2.2. it said 3 exponent 2x plus 1 plus 26 times 3 exponent x minus 9 equals to 0. So then what I will do here, I will separate this. Let's say I will write it as 3 2x multiplied by 3 exponent 1, then plus 26 exponent 3 x minus 9 equals to 0. And then from here I can say, because here I'm going to factorize, so I can say 3x squared multiplied by 3 plus 26 multiplied by 3x minus 9 equals to 0. So for me to be able to factorize this is squared, I will use k method. So I will let 3 exponent x equals to k. So here I will have k squared, let me write 3, which is this one, 3k squared plus 26k minus 9 equals to 0. And then now I will factorize equals to 0. Factors of 3, which is 3 here, is 26, and 3 multiplied by 9 is 27. So I will have 3 here, and then I think I will have 9 here. Then I will have, okay, 3k, k, 1. Here is positive. The bigger number will get the positive, then negative. So here is the same as k equals to 1 over 3, or k, I don't think k is possible to be negative, so we can't have a negative solution here. So k cannot be negative. We can't say k is equals to -9, so k cannot be -9. So we will work with this one. So we can't work with this one. We will only work with this one, because this one, it can't be negative. We can't have negative exponent, so it will cause a havoc. It's very serious havoc. So now we can replace k with 3x, 3 exponent x. So here we have 3 exponent x is equals to 1 over 3. Then here is the same as 3 exponent x is equals to 3 exponent -1. So we have same basis, and then x equals to -1. So this is the value of x. So this one, I will just leave it here, because we can't go further. K cannot be negative, because immediately if we start to have negatives, so here we are going to have a havoc. It's going to be something that it's very complicated. So if you want to check the answer, then you can substitute this to a calculator. Then obviously it's gonna get you 0. If you substitute -1 here, then you will get 0. So thank you for watching, and good luck if you are studying. Good luck with your studies. Thank you.